One of my favorite questions that we frequently get is from cafe owners who are just starting their journey in cold brewing. They ask us, what coffee should I use to brew my iced coffee in the Toddy cold brew system? And I really love that question because it starts the conversation about how versatile the Toddy method is in brewing. Really, the answer is a question that I pose back to them. I ask, what drink do you want to serve to your customers? Answer to that question really helps determine where to get started. So just as an example, I have 3 different roasts here that are all going to perform very differently in the Toddy cold brew system. This, for example, is a Kenya pea berry. It's a really nice coffee, a lot of very unique characteristics that you probably wouldn't expect to find when you go into a coffee shop and ask for an iced coffee. It has, some earthy notes, some tomato notes even. This is a nice medium roast Guatemalan. It's very versatile for all sorts of different applications. It has a nice creamy, chocolatey base to it. It's almost sweet without adding any sweetener to it. And this is a darker roasted espresso blend. This used to be the primary go-to for brewing with the Toddy cold brew system. Because it's a darker roast, it's going to perform very well as an iced coffee. It's going to work great with blended drinks where you're going to be combining it with cream and sugar and coffee. This is a coffee that's really going to pull through the coffee flavor when you're mixing it with other things. Another aspect of the brewing process that we really recommend you experiment with is the brewing duration. And by brewing duration, I mean the period of time that the coffee grounds steep in the cool water while the concentrate is brewing. We recommend that you brew anywhere from 12 to 24 hours, depending on the flavor profile that you want to arrive at. One thing that we measured here with the refractometer is total dissolved solids. As you can see, the 12-hour was not as concentrated as the 24-hour. From 12 to 18 to 24, you are pulling out more solids into your concentrate. However, keep in mind that your goal isn't necessarily to brew a stronger concentrate as much as it is to dial in a flavor profile that's ideal for the particular coffee you're using and for the drink that you'd like to serve to your customers. So there's a lot of room for experimentation with this. You don't need to have a refractometer. But I would say most importantly is to taste along the way, see what's going to work best for your palate and the palates of your customers, and make sure you're having fun too. So to wrap up our overview segment on experimentation, we have whipped up a couple of drinks that represent a variety of different things that you can do with Toddy cold brewed concentrate. Just a quick walkthrough. We have hot coffee that is made with fresh concentrate and steaming hot water. This is an ice blended drink made with fresh concentrate, milk, and frappe mix. Here we have cold brewed coffee pushed with nitrogen for a nice frothy head, kind of like a Guinness style stout. Coffee martini made with fine spirits and fresh concentrate. Here's an iced coffee with pure concentrate, diluted to taste, and ice cubes. This is a green tea that we made by cold brewing loose leaf green tea in the Toddy cold brew system. And then this is ice concentrate, full strength concentrate over ice for those who like a stronger taste. So again, like I said, this is just a brief overview of different ways you can dive in experimenting with your Toddy cold brew system. In future segments, we're going to delve in a little bit closer into some of these topics, some of these recipes, and really answer more of your questions on how to be successful with your Toddy cold brew system as an integral part of your cafe.